ॐ हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्र वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सहना भवतु, सहनौ भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। तपोभिः क्षीणपापानां शान्तानां वीतरागिणां मुमुक्षूणामपेक्षोऽयम् आत्मबोधो विधीयते। Verse number 48. आत्मैवेदं जगत्सर्वम्, आत्मैवेदं जगत्सर्वम्, आत्मनोऽन्यन्न किञ्चन, आत्मन्यन्न किञ्चन। मृदो यद्वद्घटादीनि, मृदो यद्वद्घटादीनि, स्वात्मानं सर्वमीक्षते, स्वात्मानं सर्वमीक्षते। आत्मा जगतः चिज्जडरूपयोः परस्परं वैलक्षण्ये प्रत्यक्षेण अनुभूयमाने। There is a doubt. Even if you say everything is Atma, Sarvam Atmanameva, but there is a difference, is that Chid Jadayoho Vailakshanyam. There is a differences are there. They are distinct. This body is Chetan. This book is Jada. You are the seer. The world is the seen. Drishya. So when we are seeing distinctly, we are seeing all these differences. And they are opposite to each other. Object is always object, which is inert. The seer is always the seer who is the conscious being. So how can I say, I am being the conscious being? How can I be the jada, the inert object? Because we are clearly seeing this difference. And therefore, karya karana abheda nyayena. So Shankaracharya is using the same example of the clay and pot. Clay is the cause and the pot is the effect, karya and karana. But this time the example is used very differently. We have to understand this. So to resolve this doubt, Shankaracharya gives this beautiful word. Atmava eva idam jagat sarva. This world is Atma only. Atmanaha na anyat kinchita. Atmanaha anyat na kinchit. There is nothing other than the Atma. Whatever I am seeing, I am hearing, I am experiencing, they are not other than the Atma. Understand? Na anyat. Though object-subject difference is there, but all the object what we are experiencing also are Atma only. They are not separate from the Atma. Na anyat. They are not other than the Atma. How? Mrudaha yadvad ghatadine. As for the clay, this ghata, etc., effects karya are there. As long as we are seeing the ghata, the name and form, there is a karya karana sambandha. There is a connection, sambandha, between the pot and the clay. Pot is the karya effect and the clay is the karana, the cause. So this, what we are seeing as a karya and karana, but in reality, there is no karya karana, understand? As long as I'm seeing this is pot, then I say the clay is the cause. But once we understand the pot is clay, pot is clay. In Shastra, in technical term, it is called Bada Samana Adhikaran. Samana Adhikaran means same case ending. Sanskrit is very distinct language. Except Sanskrit, we don't see the same vibhakti, same case ending. Suppose I see the flower, lotus. So lotus is there. Then there are adjectives given to the lotus. Shankaracharya gives the example of the lotus. Neelam, Mahata, Sugandhi, Utpal. So the three adjectives are given. Now, what is the definition of adjective? Swajatiyebhyah Vyavartakam Visheshana. Vyavart, it separates from its own jati, its own object. When I say, suppose I go to the lake, which is full of lotus, and there is a man who is plucking this lotus from the clay, from the lake. And he asked me, what do you want? I said, I want lotus. Now, whole lake is full of lotus. So then he will ask, which one? Neelamutpalam. Look at all lotuses. Neelam. Neelam is blue, violet. So that means what? Except the violet, blue violet lotus, all other are being separated. But there are many violet lotuses are there. Mahata, big. So now within this blue lotus, we are separating the small one, only the big one. But there are many big lotuses. Big blue lotus. Sugandhi. So third adjective is there. Fragrant. So Visheshana, adjectives are separating with its own class. That is called Visheshana. So whenever we use the adjectives, every adjective get the same case ending, whatever is the case ending of the object. That is called Samana Adhikaran. Ramena, look at this. By Lord Rama. So third case ending is there. Now when I use the adjective for Lord Rama, Dashrathanandana, so that word also will get the same case ending. Dashrathanandena Ramena. So all case endings are the same, called Samanadhikar. So Visheshana Samanadhikarana also is there. In other language, it is not there. Only the name will get the case ending, adjectives won't get the case ending. But the Samana Adhikarana are different types of Samana Adhikarana. First one we saw example is Visheshana Samana Adhikarana. Then there is another one is called Bada Samana Adhikarana. Bad we already saw, Badhate, we also negated. So when these two words are there, having the same case ending, what is the sentence? Pot is a clay. The pot and the clay have same case ending. So when I say pot is a clay, is that the pot is the adjective for the clay or the clay is an adjective for the pot? No. They are not adjective. Pot is not the adjective for the clay. So when I say pot is clay, means what? That means pot doesn't exist at all. Badha, negated. So in this sentence, when I say the pot is clay, the pot is being negated. What is the vastu is clay. And wave is the water. Wave is negated, the vastu water is there. Same way, Murudaha, Ghatadini, all this Ghata, etc., the words we are using. From the standpoint of the clay, what is the reality of the pot? There is no reality. Pot is clay, understand? Same way, Jagat Sarvam Atma Eva Idam Jagat Sarvam. Look at this. This entire creation is Atma only. That means the Jagat is being negated. What is the Vastu? Vastu is Atma, the self, the you. And therefore, from the standpoint of Karya Karana, we say this cause and effect relationship. But when we look into the reality, the Jagat is being negated. Karya Jagat Nasti iti. Understand? There is no Jagat at all. Whatever here, he is Atma only. All our Vedanta Shastra is talking that only. Matta Paratarannanyat kinchid asti dhana. Hey Dhananjay, there is nothing other than me. Everything is me. Understand? And therefore, the person who has gained this clear knowledge, he has this understanding that this Jagat is Atma. That means, Nanyat Kinchana. Other than Atma, nothing is there. Swa Atmanam Sarvam Ikshate. He sees everything as his own self. That means what? As long as the pot is there, there is a causeness, karanatvam in the clay. But when I say pot is clay, then clay is clay only. There is no karanatvam. There is no causeness in the clay. Similarly, when we are seeing this Jagat as real, we say Brahman is the Karana. Once we understand everything is Brahmatma only, there is no cause, understand? Causeness, the Karanatvam in Brahman is there because we are taking this Jagat as real. The person for whom this Jagat also is being negated. What is the Karya and what is the Karana? There is no Karya Karana, there is no cause effect, understand? Sarvam Atma eva ikshat. He sees everything as Atma only. Sarvam khalu idam brahma neha nanasti kinchana. There is nothing other than Atma. Neha nanasti kinchana. Vacharambanam vikaro namadheyam mrittiketteva satyam. All these Upanishads are talking the same thing. In your tongue, there is a word pot. Vacharambanam, vag alambanam. If you look into it, what is there is clay only. Same way. All these names are there on your tongue. Outside, what is there is one non-dual consciousness. And therefore, sarva swa atmanam sarvam ikshate. Once you gain this clear knowledge, you see everything as Atma only. And other than Atma, nothing else is there. So we have to develop this method of negation. Understand? This method of negation, badhita vritti, that is called. Though I am talking, though you are listening to me, though you are seeing me, I am seeing you. Everything is mithya. Understand? The seer also is mithya. The seen also is mithya. Seeing, the action of seeing also is mithya. Mithya means you see, but it is not there. And therefore, we need to have the practice of negation. One by one, we have to see this clearly. As we yesterday saw, the beggar is actor, but actor is not beggar. So, that relationship, the transactions in the world, our action, everything we have to learn to negate. Every action also is Brahman only. Gnata, the knower also is Brahman. Gnanam also is Brahman. The object of knowledge, Gneya, also is Brahman. So we have to see through and through. Pujya Swamini used to hear that word. When I see pot, I see the clay. Same way, when I see this Jagat, I see this Brahman. Sarvam Khaluidam Brahman. And one who has gained this vision, he is called Jivan Mukta. One who sees everything as non-separate from the self. He is called Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta means while living in this body, he is liberated. So, next 5 verses, verse 49 to 53. Now, Shankaracharya is giving this, the vision, the lifestyle of Jivan Mukta. How he is conducting in this world. What is his vision? How he takes these transactions. And I say, as I said before, this is not to measure somebody. This is for ourselves. Through this verse, we have to examine ourselves, whether we are liberated or not. While living, we are liberated through the knowledge. And therefore, now Shankaracharya is giving us the parameter for the Jivan Mukta. Verse number 49. जीवन मुक्तिस्तु तद्विद्वान् जीवन मुक्तिस्तु तद्विद्वान् पूर्वोपाधि गुणास्त्यजेत् पूर्वोपाधि गुणांस्त्यजेत् ससच्चिदादि धर्मत्वात् ससच्चिदादि धर्मत्वात् भेजे भ्रमर कीटवत् भेजे भ्रमर कीटवत् जीवन मुक्ति तो तद विद्वान, that vidwan, that wise man is Jivan Mukti. Understand? What is Jivan Mukti? Purva Upadhi Gunam Tyajeta. From the standpoint of the self-knowledge, there is no previous birth, there is no birth after, there is no birth now also. Purva Upadhi Gunan. Purva Upadhi. Purva Upadhinam Sthula Sukshma Karanatmakanam Tadgunan. This Upadhi, once the person has understood I am that Brahman, this Upadhi which is gained through Prarabdha, this stool, this gross body has 6 aspects called Shadvikara. There are 6 types of the modifications are there. Jayate, born, asti, sustained, vardhate, grows, viparinamate, matures, apakshiyate, integration. It starts, disintegration starts. Vinashyati, get destroyed. It's called Shadvikara. Jayate, asti, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. Now, in the nature, though we give these 6 in order, Jayate is the first one. Vinashyati is the last one. But there is a natural law. Anything in this world, when we say it is a upadhi, when we say it is a sanghata, we already saw this. It is a made up of many parts and subparts. Anga upanga. And therefore, this is the natural law. In English, it is said, any object has inbuilt nature of falling apart anytime. Though Vinashyati is the last one, but being the sanghata, being intelligently put together, there is an inbuilt possibility of falling apart anytime. See, that's why all these big corporates, big business, they have to maintain that business. There are certain executives are there to run the business. They make sure that nothing falls apart. Because there is a possibility falling apart. Therefore, jayate vinashyati, jayate asti vinashyati, jayate asti viparinamate vinashyati. Vinashyati can come anytime. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuhu, that which is born, mrityu, anytime. So this body, this gross body also is what? It is being born. There is a possibility of vinashyati, possible disintegration anytime. Anytime it gets destroyed. That's why we see in this world, somebody is born and in 1 month died. Why? Because there is a possibility. So this upadhi has the shadvikara, the 6 modifications. But who am I? I am free from all this vikara. Understand? Upadhi gunan tyajet. The one who has gained this jivan mukti, he has given up all this guna, the qualities of the upadhi. See, that is what Bhagavan is telling in 2nd chapter. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit. You are never born, you are never going to die. Don't think that after knowledge, I won't have a birth. Now also you are not jayate, you are not born at all. Understand? That is Vedanta. When you are taking yourself as a born, you are not born. Na jayate kadachid. Never. You are never born. You are never going to die. Na mriyate kadachid. So having this understanding, he gives up these 6 qualities of the body. Not only that, there are pancha koshas are there. See, we have to see all these upadhi. There are different types of upadhis are there. Pancha kosha also is upadhi. But he says, Annamayam, Annam Brahmeti Vyajanat, Anyantaratma Pranamaya. By his contemplation, he understands, I am not Annamaya. Pranam Brahmeti Vyajanat, Anyantaratma Manomaya. Mano Brahmeti. No. Anyantaratma Vijnanamaya. Vijnanam Brahmeti Vyajanat. No. Anyantaratma Anandamaya. One by one. Upadhi, Tyajet, all these upadhis are being given up. I am Anandamaya. Brahma Pucham Pratishtha. Brahman is the substratum of all this. Brahman is the real. Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam, Brahman. All these are mithya. Same way, when we say Sukshma Sharira, mind, there are different types of the bhavana, attitudes are there, emotions are there, called Shadurmi, understand? Shoka, Moha. So all these 6 emotions, Harsha, Shoka, Bhaya, Krodha, so all this, they belongs to the mind. I am the witness, Sakshi Chaitanya. All these are the qualities of the mind, not quality of you. Even the mind feels like crying, you cry and say, mind is crying, I am not crying. Mind can cry. Understand? Mind can cry, mind has this. We have to understand this clearly, that all this Shadurmi, these emotions are belonging to the mind, not the Atma. So, Upadhintya, understand, one by one we have to take and we have to give up all this. Then comes to Buddhi, Vijnanamaya, the knowledge, the understanding, the ignorance, all belongs to the Buddhi, not you. Suppose somebody comes and you don't understand all these things. It's okay. No problem. It's not necessary that we have to understand everything. We have to know everything. Because it belongs to Buddhi, not you. Same way, Anandamaya, Karana Sharira, Moda, Pramoda, all this belongs to this Anandamaya, not the self. This way, Gunantyajeta, one by one, he sees very clearly. One who is Dadvidwan Jivan Mukti Hitu. This is called the liberation while living. For the person who has clear understanding of the self. Then what is the nature of the self? Sat-chidadi dharmatvad. Sat and Chit. I am. I is a consciousness. Chit. Am is existence. Sat. You are pure existence consciousness. All other things are superimposition. Bheje. Bheje means he enjoys. Bheje means he enjoys this existence. He enjoys this consciousness. He doesn't need anything other than that. He attained this existent consciousness. That is where we have to stay. I am existence, Sat Swarupa. I am Chit Swarupa, consciousness. Rest is all superimposed. So, Upadhi Gunan, understand? All these qualities of the Upadhi are being given them. And that is called Jivan Mukti. One who enjoys, one who attains this Satchit, he is Jivan Mukta. How? Brahmarakitavata. This is the example because people didn't understand what was going on. There is a wasp. If you see in the jungle or the garden, there are certain types of the wasp are there with the long wing. They make beautiful clay nest, exactly like a small clay pot. On the trunk of the tree, they make, sometimes in Bharat, this one, in home also they come and make in the corner. So nice, beautiful, they bring this clay. They make the clay wet with their own saliva. And they make nice small pot-like nest for themselves. Then they bring this caterpillar. They stung the caterpillar, so it will be unconscious because of the sting of that. And then it insert that caterpillar in that small nest, clay nest. And every few hours it stings, so it doesn't get consciousness. And then the wasp, the female wasp, will put the egg inside and then they cover this one. It is closed, completely closed. So, it's called Brahmara, understand? So then this wasp, it lives. After few days, the eggs hatch, and then tiny wasp will be there. They eat this caterpillar. The wasp, female wasp, put this one inside. Why? It is a food for their babies. And once they are grown, they break this clay cover and comes out. Now, people didn't know this. And so they thought that this wasp is stinging this caterpillar, and that's why this caterpillar is so frightened of this one and always thinking of this wasp and got converted into the wasp. That's called Brahmarkitavat. So because of the stinging and that, it keeps on thinking of it. Being thinking all the time of the wasp, this caterpillar will get converted into the wasp. Kita means caterpillar, understand? This is what they say, but that's not the real understand. But we take this example as what Pujya Swamiji used to tell. You are what you think about yourself. If you think you are body, you're gone. If you think you are mind, always up and down, yo-yo. So what you think about yourself is important. How you take yourself. You take yourself as Brahman, non-dual consciousness. Where you place your I, capital I, is important. If you place your capital I in this body, you place your I into the prana, you place your I into mind, you place your I into intellect, get into trouble. And therefore, we have to remove this. So, Jivan Mukti means by the contemplation, by meditation, by reflection, one who has given up all the qualities of Upadhi, he remains into his existence consciousness, Satchit. To be that Satchit, existence consciousness, is happiness. We don't have to use the word Ananda here. Understand? Satchit is. Once that you establish into this Satchit, existence consciousness, nothing can touch you. Somebody is insulting you, it is from the standpoint of Upadhi, he is insulting. Somebody avoiding you, that is also from the standpoint of relationship. Nothing can touch you. Whatever is a transaction going on, whether it is a success or failure, whether it is a gaining or not gaining, we have, this is called Jivan Mukti. We don't need to change whatever has happened. Not only that, what is to be done also is done. You have to play the role, you play the role. You enjoy playing the role. Because beggar is not going to make the actor beggar, understand? Play the role and enjoy the role. That is called Jivan Mukti. Jivan Mukti means you are playing the roles. As actor knows, I am not the beggar. He has given up the beggar, understand? Same way you give up all these roles. I am none of them. Upadhi gunan tyajeta. So once this is understood, I am not the doer, I am not the enjoyer. Indriyani indriyartheshu vartante iti matva na sajja. Indriyas are going into the object of the senses. Indriya, the organ of actions, are performing the actions. Senses are perceiving the object. I am not attached to any of them. Na sajjate. Everything is going on as it is. But I am not attached to any of them. I am completely asanga, untouched. Now, what is this Jivan Mukti? How he dwell into this Jivan Mukti, the liberation while living. How he revels in this Jivan Mukti. So, the verse number 50 tells us how he revels in this Jivan Mukti. Verse 50. तीर्त्वा मोहार्णवं हत्वा तीर्त्वा मोहार्णवं हत्वा रागद्वेषादिराक्षसान् योगी शांति समायुक्तः आत्मा रामो विराजते. तीर्त्वा मोहार्णवम. Arnavam means ocean. Having crossed the ocean of the delusion, moha. Hatva ragadveshadirakshasan. Having killed, having destroyed the demon called ragadvesha. These two things are. We have to cross the ocean of delusion. And we have to destroy this Rakshasa called likes and dislikes. One who has done, understand, this twa, tirtwa, hatwa, it tells the previous action. In Sanskrit language, in Sanskrit, in English, if you say there's a long sentence, understand. The whole long sentence can be 3 words. Having taken bath, having eaten the breakfast, he went to office. In Sanskrit, 3 words. Snatva, bhuktva, gacchati. There's a beauty, understand? So, tva pratyay tells the previous action, understand? Gacchati is a present, he goes. But before going, what he has done? Bhuktva, eating. Having eaten breakfast, bhuktva. Before eating, what he did? Snatva, having taken bath. So this twa tells the previous action. It has nothing to do with the present or past, understand. It is not telling you the past or present. Only the previous action. Same way. Tirtva maharnavam. Having crossed this the ocean of delusion and having destroyed the demon called likes and dislikes. What happens? Yogi Shanti Samayuktaha. Look at this. This yogi, this vidwan, this wise person. Shanti Samayuktaha. He is established into the Shanti. Shanti means there is no disturbance at all. Whatever disturbance are there is all from the standpoint of Upati. Atma is what? Shantam, Shivam, Advaitam. Samayuktaha. Samayukta. Very beautiful. Look at this. Sama. Sama means what we already saw. Samam Brahma. Nirdosham hi Samam Brahma. The Brahma is called Sama. It is one non-dual conscious. It is not that in human being consciousness is more thick. Sama. There is no guna, there is no dosha, there is no quality, there is no defect. It is sama. There is no more and there is no less. Shanti samayuktaha. So here, who is that? Atma Ramaha Virajate. Lord Rama in the form of the self, Virajate. Virajate, he shines. Atma Rama. So here, this Tikakar is given very nice way because Shankaracharya used the word Atma Rama. Then Ragadveshadi Rakshasa. Khelati mama hridaye. Rama khelati mama hridaye. This Rama is me, Atma Rama. Moha Moharnava. He has crossed this ocean of delusion. He killed this Rakshasa. Who is Rakshasa? Yatha Sitanveshi Ramaha. When as Rama went to find Sita, he is with whom? Sugrivadi Kruta Prayatna Samutpannena Setuna Samudram Mohatulyam Ulanghayati. He crossed the ocean. Then Tikshnena Banena Ravanadi Rakshasa Dishesham Hatva. He kills this Rakshasa called Ragadvesha. And what he gains? Sitaya Sahita Sthane Vasantushta Sada Virajate. Shanti Sita in that bhajan. Understand? The Sita is a Shanti. He is now joined the Sita. Sita Samayuktaha. Same way. We also have to do the same thing. Sarva Anugraha Shravanadi Anushtana Samutpanna Gnanena Moharnava Sansara. So we have to, by the knowledge, we cross this ocean of delusion, moha. And Tibra Vairagyena Ragadi Ragadveshadin Rakshasan Nashayitva. By the firm dispassion, Drada Vairagya, we destroys this Ragadveshadi demons. And we enjoy Atma Ramaha. We shine. You are the emperor, understand? It is called Swarajya Siddhi. There is a book called Swarajya Siddhi. You enjoy what you are. And therefore, this Brahmananda, Satchit Swarupa, Viraj, Atmaramaha Viraj. He enjoys himself. This is called Jivan Mukti. You enjoy yourself or not? Once you start enjoying yourself, you don't need anything else. Atmanieva Atmana Tushta Sthita Prajnastadochyate. He doesn't need anything other than the oneself to be happy. That is called Viraja. Shines means he enjoys his existence, enjoys the consciousness. And therefore, this is how the Jivan Mukti is. This is how he revels in this Jivan Mukti. Atmaramaha Viraj. More we'll see. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om
Hari Om Amma.
Hari Om
Hari Om Swamini.
Hari Om Swamini.
Oh